Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 44 of Direwolf20's Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles Let's Play series. Today I've been doing a little bit of between episodes crafting up things. So I have some work to do with my engineer's manual because it looks like we have to do some immersive engineering. So between episodes I crafted the following. I just made myself some of the immersive engineering materials here. I can claim reward on that. I got myself a mixer set up. That looks cool. I also got myself a tier 4 solar panel, which was a good time. And threw that in the basement, and I made a thermionic fabricator. So just a handful of good things made between episodes. That's all. Nothing exciting. You know me. I just like to knock out some of like the difficult crafts that exist in this mod pack between episodes, among all the standard other stuff that I do. So we need a mixer. We need a mixer because apparently we need concrete. Which is leading to the carpenter, which is the end of this quest line, it looks like. And that is cool because I already have one. But this leads me to wonder, like, what other recipes exist for the mixer? I mean, looks like some actual cool stuff. Looks like I can make potions with the mixer. That's neat. Some potions, you say? Interesting. Wow, look at all these potions. There's a lot of potions. So that's what the mixer does. Aside from making liquid concrete, it can also make... interesting. Okay. It can also make, potions. That's about it? All right. Debating, like, what this concrete's going to be useful for, I guess. So we have a pretty large basement within which we can put some stuff, right? I could throw my mixer down here, but part of me doesn't necessarily want to. I kind of... Well, how big is the multi-block? It shouldn't be too big, right? So if we got out a hammer, right? What's the multi-block? Is it a 3x3? It is. 3 cubed. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's not too bad, right? All right, so let's see if we can't figure out how this thing is made. So mixer time, huh? Gonna need some stuff. Alright, so it's going to be... Looks like I need my pipes that I made last episode. Remember I made those? Okay. So the pipes go here. And then those 3 go like that. Right? Oops. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Steel scaffolding all around that edge. Cool. And then pipes there and there. Cool. And then 4 of the sheet metals, like so. Cool. And then the redstone guy, that, and it looks like just 1 steel doohickey here. Does that look about right? I think so. And I had my hammers somewhere. Hey, yeah, that was right. Sweet. That ain't so bad. It's not terrible. Okay. You are not cobblestone. Not terrible at all. Okay. What I'll probably want to do is, like, actually encase that thing so it looks halfway decent. Let's see. Some chiseled stone. We have some smooth stone. Yay, and a chisel. We have the Celtic stone, but that's not the one we want. We want the circular, this dude. Cool. And let's see, do I have an exchanger somewhere on me? I do. Good job, me. Cool. Nice. Well, actually, that one should be the chiseled stone anyway. I think that'll do. Works for me. Cool. Now I need to get some 5 liquid concrete, which again is just water, clay, sand, and gravel. So I should be able to pull that off, hopefully. I harvested a bunch of clay between episodes, so we should have a ton of that stuff. I'm just putting away all this nonsense. Nonsense and nonsense. I do want to get ore tripling going on today if I can. Right. So clay, sand, I've got a little bit, and gravel. All right, we might need a touch of sand, a touch, as it were. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Hooray. Better sleep through the night. See, I told you I harvested sand between episodes. And doing so got me accustomed to the weight of my new shovel. Well, it's not really a new shovel. It's a shovel. It's a very fast shovel because I put cobalt and redstone on it. It's only fast when you're not swimming. I think there's an upgrade for that, though, isn't there, in Tinkers? I think there is. Alright, so you in the mixer, right? So it's... Okay, 1 bucket of lava becomes 1 liquid... Or of water is 1 liquid concrete, right? And I need 2, 4, and 2. Alright, so if I need 5 of these, I need 5 buckets of water. Okay, so reservoir, I think I've got one of those. Actually, yeah, and you can go away now. Oh, you know what? I could tell that thing wasn't recharging, which tells me you're probably empty. Charge that up, buddy. Yeah, it should be good, because I need 5 buckets, so that should be neat. Yeah, 5 buckets of water will be 5 buckets of the other thing. Only bottom fluid. What? Output all fluids. Only bottom. Oh, I see. Neat. Now then, how would one get water into you? How does one perchance get water into you? Usually these immersive machines have some kind of access. Whoops, didn't want to break that. What broke? It was the pipe, right? Where did the pipe go? It was definitely the pipe, I just don't see it in my inventory. Am I crazy? Maybe a little bit? I mean, it's not like those pipes were hard to make, but it's just annoying to me that it disappeared. Oh, there it is. Ha! It was just hiding. Okay, put you guys away. That should be cool. And then the hammer. Oh, I hope you guys tuned in for dire derps today. Okay, now how do I get water into you? Now there was another pipe leading in this way when I built the thing, so maybe this is your water input. That could be it. All right, so then let's get a tank and a pipe. Right, pipe is the mechanical pipe here. Like a basic wood tank should be fine. Even though I need a little bit more than that at the moment, but that should be cool. Shouldn't be a problem. And then we'll fancy this up again in a minute, right? We'll, like, you know, put some fancy chiseled stone around and whatnot. We'll make it look good. Ish. You know, as good as Dire can. So if I pop you there, and we have this, and then we used this guy to extractor mode you. That's better. All right, water's in there. Beautiful. So it should be 10, 10, 10, and 10. Maybe? Am I incorrect about this? And what's weird is I don't see a way, so 2 sand, gravel, and clay. Right, makes liquid concrete. That is 2 sand, right? Like sand? Yeah. Gravel and clay. That should be working. Oh, right, power. Haha. Yeah. No, I forgot about you. And it's funny because I was thinking to myself, like, don't forget about the power, Direwolf. What did I say about coming for the derps today? Sweet, it's working. Nice. Okay. So that's pretty good. And then I can access my reservoir right there, and that's pretty good. Nice. All right, cool. So you guys are, I presume, doing something, and you're going to turn your water into the clay, into the liquid concrete. Hey, nice. All right, cool. And that's what this is. Only bottom fluid can be output. All right. All right. Now, you wanted 5 empty cells. Really? That's all the empty cells I have at this point? I've been using a lot of them, to be fair. I've been using quite a bit. They aren't hard to make, and you can make them for way cheaper once we get into Tech Reborn, which is what I think we're going to do when we get into Chapter 3. I think that's the plan. Like, way cheaper with Tech Reborn. Alright, so you wanted 5 cells of that, so let's get another tank here. I don't suppose you're going to out... Yeah, you are auto-outputting. Nice, good job. So there's 1 cell. Oh, neat. And it actually... That's interesting. That's interesting. Look, it's outputting the liquid concrete. That's why you can't shift-click the things out of there. You can't get the items out. Because it's, like, using them. All right, that's fair. It's cool. Neat. All right, I guess we'll be back in a minute here once this is done processing. Oh, hey, check out this cool thing. There's like a little animating arm up here that's actually like doing the mixing. That's cool. I like that. That's neat. All right, all done mixing. Hooray! So that's 5 buckets. Quest complete. Liquid concrete. You, sir, should have nothing in you. Correct. Those are just phantom items telling you what's being made. Hey, I completed the carpenter quest. Yeah! What's up? What's up, carpenter? Alright, so you're cool. You go away. Marble, limestone, comatite, sand, liquid concrete. So what's liquid concrete good for? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, it can dry into concrete from immersive engineering. It can alloy into uridine fluid from crystalline and nitronite. So that's a thing. Okie dokie. Magma and Osram, huh? Magma is not just lava, I presume. Magma is something else. Interesting. Magma cream. That's cool. All right, I don't know. Confused, as usual, for a dyer. All right, putting away, putting away, putting away. I'll hang on to my universal cables for now. You can go away. This is my reminder to go check out that buried treasure map and potentially others. I'm curious if there's like good stuff there or if it's just random dungeon loot. If it's random dungeon loot, it doesn't feel like worthwhile. But if there's something cool there... How's my food situation? Really good. What's up, food situation? You're doing great. Very proud of you. All right. So that is the quest complete on the carpenter. Now, there's a few side quests that I'll probably skip for now. Like the arc furnace. I don't think I need an arc furnace. At least not right now. Maybe in the future I'll need an arc furnace, but I don't see needing one right this minute. We skipped the mining upgrades and a few other things. But that is the end of Chapter 2. The carpenter is a versatile machine used to create stuff like circuits, cables, food, and much more. This machine requires significantly less raw materials than how much would be required if those items were crafted by hand. Therefore, it is highly recommended to build this machine as soon as possible. I know, I built it like 10 years ago. I rushed right into that thing. Artifact loot bag. Hey, 10x boosting mixture. Sweet. That's neat. All right, an aluminum coin, a bunch of other junk. I like the boosting mixture. I might have to remember that. OMG, amazing. You promise? I mean, Dyer's been playing Minecraft for a really long time. This better be something amazing in order for this loot bag to have the tooltip OMG amazing. Like, I'm just saying. It takes a lot to impress me at this point. Mercury's Scythe. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of stats on it. It's a scythe. Does a lot of damage, it looks like. Interesting. So your attack is 15.73. Your attack is 15.6. So that does about as much damage as my sword, but it has a lot of stats on it. Holy cow, what is all this nonsense? Oh, I don't even know what any of these things do. Soul Eater, Prosperous, Durate, Living, Poisonous, Withering, Chad Thunder, Embossment, Sharpest, Webbed, Necrotic, and Shulking. Okay. Sharpester. Well, my manual and broadsword is Sharpester. I'll have you know. I mean, I kind of feel like we should... What is going on? When I hold it, does it make lightning? Okay, that's funny. I think that's both funny and not ideal. There's 2 modifiers on it, so there we go. Let's see. Let's. So you've got lifesteal, 100%. I can't. Like, can I not scroll? Okay, there we go. That one I can scroll. This one I don't. Okay, there we go. Float duration, 1.75. Soul Eater. If you kill a lot of enemies, your weapon will get stronger. Makes your tool or weapon randomly drop prosperity shards. Well, that's kind of cool. Your tool lasts longer most of the time. Heals itself via the user's soul network. Poisons enemies on hit. Withers enemies on hit. Enemies struck by this weapon have thunderbolts rained down upon them. Embossed with the power of Ionite, obtaining some of its traits. So sharp it hurts to look at. Entangle your foes in cobwebs. Hitting enemies returns health to you. Necrotic 10. Hitting foes causes them to float away. That is a hilarious... That is a hilarious tool. Alright, I will grant that it did a good job of being a pretty amazing tool. I think it could... I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it sounds nice on paper. My only concern about this thing is the lightning. The constant lightning will probably get really annoying really fast. Now, Ionite, I'm just curious. That's the only attribute that we didn't see what it does. Glow and you become invisible. Okay. Just holding this thing is really annoying. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, that is hilarious. What is happening right now? Okay, yeah, no, none of this is good. I'm running away. This is all bad. It's a ridiculous tool. It's the most ridiculous tool I've ever seen. Alright. I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing that exists. I'm putting it away now. One thing is lightning seems to make enemies invisible to me. So that's not good. I also burned down my tree farm, which I don't care about because I usually just void that thing anyway. Oh boy. Okay, we're cool. We're cool. Where's my void gadget? Whoops, undo that. Works for me. Well, that was hilarious. I don't know how to come back from that. That was a little. I'm still like processing what just happened with that tool. I bet there's like a better one that I could have gotten. I'm sure that was some just bad RNG on my part, but you know, it's all good. All right, so with that taken care of now, we've officially completed... I want another roll. I want a chance to roll that dice again. We've now officially completed Chapter 2, which means we can break into Chapter 3. Copper solenoids and electric motors, and I think that's getting us into Tech Reborn, which, as we know, there's definitely a few items that we have to craft using Tech Reborn, which is fine with me, because Tech Reborn is cool. I'm down with that. However, before we get into that, I would like to use some of the machines that I made last episode. So I've got what in here? I've got an Electrolytic Separator. I've got an Energized Smelter. So we've got the Crusher and the Energized Smelter. Didn't I make the thing that ore triples? Didn't I have to make that thing? Purification Chamber. Didn't we make one of those? I did. Cool. Okay. So before we get into that, I would like to look into ore tripling, if I may. So Purification Chamber requires oxygen, right? and it'll triple my ores. But in order to triple them, I have to purification chamber them, followed by crusher, followed by enrichment chamber, followed by smelting. Okay? So it's purification chamber, crusher, enrichment chamber, which I'm going to make a new one of, because while I have one already, I'm using that for crafting, right? So we need a new enrichment chamber as a to-do. It's going to be 8 osmium and iron plates. Cool. And while that's cooking, what else do I need for an enrichment chamber here? A motor. All right, let me make this real quick. Be right back. All right, all set. Enrichment chamber, right? So what I'm thinking is maybe down here in my basement would be a good kind of place to do some ore processing, right? And maybe what we'll do is we'll set it over in this corner here. Does that sound neat? So ultimately what we want, first off, we're going to need the electrolytic separator, but we're going to set that up last, right? We're going to need the energized smelter to kind of be here. The enrichment chamber comes right before that, right? And then it's crusher, and then it's purification chamber, right? So basically feed in this side, feed out that side. So any ores that go in here will be tripled and spit out here. Seems reasonable. And we should be able to run... Oh, you were set up there? My bad. Were you set up there? Or are you cool? No, you're fine. Okay, neat. Why are you here again? I'm trying to remember what the purpose of that redstone wiring is. Sure, it had a purpose. Just don't know what it is. Okay, that's right. You were something like that. Okay, that's what that was. So you were an RF monitor. Alright, so if you were at 85, you were when we turn on things. That's probably 35. Cool, that works for me. I'll make it 50. I forget what I had it at, but you get the idea. Alright, so under here is where we're going to probably run our universal cables of some kind. Now that's what? Is that energy coming in down there? Yeah, input is on the green. Does that need to be separated? Because you're going in like that, right? I feel like that could be combined. No, that's going out the back. Yeah, it is. It's out the back. Annoying, but not terrible. How do I want to change this up? Because I kind of want to have it running in a way that is a little bit better, but give me a sec. Let me think this through. So I'm thinking we input into the right side of this thing, and that would be cool. Then we just disconnect that, and then we disconnect that, and that should be good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, that's well hidden enough for now, I think. Yeah, it's only hidden if that machine stays there, and that machine really shouldn't be staying there. That should really be getting moved. But that's really kind of my only option. And I could cover it, right? We could throw a cover on there, and then we'd be fine. I think that's reasonable. Let's do that. I just want to now move you to here. And you guys are all cool? Right. So your energy store. Nice. Look at all this energy. Look at it. Look at how great it is. Okay. I keep picking the wrong one. Cool. So with that done, that means that the power coming down here is not really doing anything. So now your side config will be output on the bottom. Cool. And I'm going to be running universal cables for things, right? Fancy. How close are we? Getting there. There we are. There's your enrichment chamber. Sweet. Don't forget that piece. got that pretty good, right? You guys all have power now? Nice. All right, cool. Now, you require a not huge amount of power just yet, right? Not a huge amount. And you're capable of transferring, what, 1,200? I'll probably want to upgrade that guy soon. What's involved in upgrading him? I'm almost afraid to look. Alumite. Alumite to upgrade him. All right, alumite and silicone. Wow, that's pretty significant, actually. And what about you, upgrade? Osgo glass, nice. Well, at least we know it's not the easy upgrade recipe that we were hoping for, but it works. You know, it's okay. So with that stuff taken care of, now let's look at ore tripling. Okay, so let's get ourselves a couple buckets of water. Now, what we do need, I'm going to do this back here, I think. So you are going to need oxygen, right? So we're going to want some tubes and some pipes. Boom, and boom. And that's going to get us what we need. So you need oxygen to purify, right? So what we're going to want is an electrolytic separator, okay? And basically the way this works is water goes in, hydrogen and oxygen come out. And what's cool about that is you can actually use the hydrogen for a really good power source, like really, really good. I don't know if we need it just yet, but we'll think about it. Hey, coal, don't mind if I do. Thanks, Chief. Very nice. Hey, iron. Something to ore double, thank you. I'll take that too. Don't mind me just mining a whole bunch. What am I getting stuck on? That's what I'm getting stuck on. Okay, so let's try out ore doubling, shall we? Not too shabby. All right, so you've got power, so you can electrolytically separate. I'm thinking this. You here. You here. You there. That should be producing water now. Nice. Okay, and then you pipe. Sweet. Awesome. I like it. Now, do I have that sound muffler, dude? Ugh. Ugh. Really? Really? One thing I love about Mechanism is a lot of things. One thing I hate about Mechanism is the noises it makes. It's so noisy. There you go. Okay, cool. Now, tell me oxygen. I'm pretty sure this is sided in this way, that oxygen will be coming out here. Yay, oxygen comes out here. Sweet. And for now, hydrogen, should I be storing that or avoiding it? I don't know. But let's set this up, right? So you're going to input and then output. And you're going to input and then output. Auto eject on. Auto eject on. You're going to just input and output with auto eject on. Input and output. Easy peasy. So I throw something like 6 iron in here, right? And it should purify. Now we can totally speed this up, as you guys know, with speed upgrades, right? And lots of upgrades, actually, that go a long way, right? But that'll get us 3 iron cluster. That will then be crushed, and then be enriched, and then be energized, melted. So that's ore tripling. That should 100% just be good to go, right? Now, what I'm going to set you to, let's get a tank. I think we have a gas tank, right? Do we have a gas tank? We could make one. Basic gas tank? Oh, that's right, we've made a few. You had me making advanced ones, right? That required steel. Basic holds how much? 64,000? Okay. So iron tank valve. Let me make one of these real quick, because I want to store. We wound up getting a lot of string, or no, we didn't. Really? What did I do about wool? Oh, that's right. I used cotton. I used cotton for wool. Okay. You You. Almost there. I need one more string, which I can also get from cotton. And we need a bit of paper. So look at me, you. Cool. All right, and a silicon and an iron plate. So iron plate. Actually, I have a silicon plate, so that's cool. And a bunch of iron. All right, and a tank valve. Perfect. That'll do for now. Now, I could have just voided this straight up, but I do want to actually save the hydrogen, at least a little bit. So what I'm going to do is put you there, which will suck up all the hydrogen, right? And we're going to configure you to dump excess. So what that means is once it fills up with hydrogen, it'll just start voiding any excess hydrogen. Cool. So now you're running. You've got all the oxygen you need. You guys are cooking, 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 and doing your thing. Nice. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that a lot. So with that taken care of, we should now have an effective ore tripling system. The thing I do want to keep an eye on is how are you handling that? Not a problem, he says. I got this, Dyer. Don't sweat it. Profiling bench, reservoir can go away. I'm sure I need the thermionic fabricator for something. And that's pretty cool. All right, is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Let's sleep through the night. So what I want to do now is take advantage of my ore tripling. Because, all the way over here, we have a little something. Who's done mining? Look at that. So I've got some of you. What else do I want to triple? Galena, maybe. Lithium? Actually, I don't even know if I can triple galena. Tin and copper for sure. Lead, osmium, silver, nickel and gold. Hey, we got some EZO ore. Nice. Hey, platinum. Yeah, definitely need platinum. That's cool. All right, I'll come back for the rest of you in a minute. This is all about ore tripling right now. The rest of that stuff I'll just come get in a minute. Okay. So now, to get you fed in, right, I want a chest and a logistical transporter. Right? Now remember, we have a sound muffler over here, which I hate having to have, like, an overall sound muffler. I might install that mod that has that, like, bobble sound muffler thing, because that thing is the best. It's the best sound muffler. So that should be a thing. You guys come out. And that should be a lot of ore tripling happening now. Sweet. Sweet. Now, I might throw some speed and efficiency upgrades in there. I'm afraid to look. But mechanism upgrades, what do we got for speed? Not too bad. A little liquid crystalline. Microchips. Enriched alloy, gold, plastic. Not terrible. Energy upgrades, the same, but needs enchanted plates. That ain't bad, though. That ain't bad. Should be doable. And liquid crystalline, I think we got a lot of that. There's not a good boosting going on. I mean, I should look into boosting mixtures. Right? I should look into that. That was what again? Raw boosting mixture with some kind of ingots. And the raw boosting mixture was blood and dark magic essence. Not terrible to make, I don't think. I'm not sure about those ingots. I haven't looked into them yet, but we'll see. All right, so you should be doing your thing. So basically leave this alone and it should ore triple. The only thing I might say is I need a better chest. That wood chest may not suffice. How about a gold chest? I like the sound of that. Cool. All right, Double 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time. We've got ore tripling going, which is nice. And yeah, for now, take it easy.